Namaste. Hamesha khush raho bitya. I am Dr. Lily Trivedi from the Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences, and the subject is ecology, anatomy and evolution, and the session is stomatal types and trichomes from the University JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH Women's University. Now the word stomata was given by Malpighi and it was discovered by Pfeffer. Now what is stomata? It covers 1 to 2% of leaf area. It is present in the epidermal layer and it is a minute pore which is present in the soft aerial parts of the plant. Now algae, fungi and submerged plants do not possess stomata. Stomata are minute pores of epileptic shape and consist of two specialized epidermal cells that are called as guard cells. Here you can see the diagram of stomata. Now here are the stomata and the surrounding cell is the opening or pore and the surrounding cells are called as guard cells. And outside the guard cells are present the epidermal cells. This is the simplest type called the Anisocytic type. Here we have the equal distribution of cells. We also have the Anisocytic type in which there is no equal distribution. The parasitic type where there is the subsidiary cells are present parallel to the stomata. In the Diacytic type, it is divided into two planes. Here you can see, and then we have the graminous type, which is here the subsidiary cells are present in the rows or as long cells and columns. Now we'll go in further detail. Here again you can see the diagrams: anomocytic, anisocytic, diacytic, two equal, parasitic, two in the parallel, actinocytic, star-shaped, gramine, dumbbell-shaped, and tetracytic, four cells surrounding. So now let's go into the detail. The anomocytic or type A, there are no subsidiary cells present, only the epidermal cells are surrounded by several irregularly arranged epidermal cells. Now this type of stomata is also called as ranunculus type or irregular cell type. It is commonly found in several dicotyledons including Tridex, Citrulus and Ranunculus. The second type or the type B is here it is surrounded by three subsidiary cells and one is distinctly smaller than the other two. And they are the unequal type or the cruciferous type found in Brassica, Sedum. One or the more subsidiary cells. Here we are seeing in the parasitic type or type C. Para means parallel. So the subsidiary cells flank the stomata parallel in the long axis. This type is also called Rubiaceae type or parallel cell and found in the members of Rubiaceae, Vigna, etc. The Diacytic type or the type B is the four and surrounded by a pair of subsidiary cells. The common walls of the subsidiary cells here is at right angles to the longitudinal axis of the guard cells. So this type is called cross cell type or caryophyllaceous type. It is commonly seen in the Ocimum or Caryophyllaceae type, example Dianthus. Then we come to trichomes. So what I have told you about the stomatal type is regarding those stomata which are present according to their configuration or to their arrangement. We have different types of other stomatal arrangements also, based on their opening and closing, based on their presence on the upper epidermis or lower epidermis, on their position, etc. That you will be seeing in the notes which I have submitted to you. Now we come to trichome. What are trichomes? They are some of the epidermal cells of the axis and other plants parts which grow out in the form of hairs, or they are also called trichomes. They show the following characteristics, like they are the elongations or extensions of epidermal cells. They are found singly or in groups, and they may be unicellular or multicellular. The morphology root hair are typical here, and the high variable in shape, varying from small protuberance to very complex, branched or stellate structures. So they may consist either of living or dead cells. We all have seen trichomes on different leaves and stem. Now these here with living cells contain very little cytoplasm in the cell, and they can be either persistent or deciduous, or they may fall off. Now they are of innumerable types like unicellular or stinging hair or mucilage hair. Now what is the function of these trichomes? They control the respiration rate. They cause the reduction of heating effects of the sunlight, and they protect the body. So I have taken my lecture from biologydiscussion.com, and now to conclude today's lecture, I will recapitulate once again. What is stomata? Stomata is a very minute opening found in the epidermal layer and other parts. Each stomata is two kidney-shaped or bean-shaped guard cells, and their bordering cells are called subsidiary cells. The stomata at night usually remain closed, and in daytime are open. We have discussed four types of stomata: Anisocytic, where no subsidiary cell is present, and it is irregular epidermal cells are present. Anisocytic, where there are three subsidiary cells, one is smaller and other two are big. It is also called unequal-celled or cruciferous. Third is parasitic, in which one or more subsidiary cells, but they are present parallel to the guard cells. Fourth is diacytic, in which surrounded by pair, they are at right angles to the long axis of the guard cell. They are also called as cross-cell type. Now, as mentioned, we have also said they are based on distribution. So I'll just recapitulate in very short. There is the apple type, in which on the lower surface it is present stomata, also called as hypostomatic. There is water lily type, it is present epistomatic, that means on the upper epidermis. There is potato type, which is found more on the lower and less on the upper surface. There is O type, that is isostomatic, equal number of stomata on both. And there is potomogeton, and that means the stomata is either altogether absent or vestigial. Now there are, based on the movement also, there are three types: the alfalfa type, the potato type, and the barley type. The alfalfa type remain open throughout the day and closed at night. The potato remain throughout the day open and night, except for few hours in the evening they will close. The barley type open only for few hours in the day. So students, I hope you have found this lecture interesting, and if you have any doubt, any query, please write in the comment section. This session was powered by digital version 2.0 of JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH Women's University. Namaste.